All right, I think we're live.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everyone. Wow, it's the last day of camp.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
What have I been doing with my life?
Right? Yeah. How are you all doing? How are your camp projects going? Yeah. How
are you feeling?
Yeah. Right at the end of the month, I saw somebody was posting saying that they had 3 more hours of July in the UK.
Oh boy.
So I realize there might be some of you joining where it isn't even July anymore.
So sad.
Where you are. But yeah. Where are you writing from? How are you feeling? Let's see here.
Lindsay Warner, 1 hour away from my goal. That's awesome.
You got it. Oh man, Eva said, I finished my goal 10 minutes before the stream after writing all day to make it. Congratulations.
Fantastic.
Woo.
That's awesome.
Christina only needs 290 words to win. Awesome.
Kay Wrestler, I finished already. Congratulations.
Yes. Natalie has 1,000 words left to do. So close. You are. You can do it.
That's awesome. I'm nowhere near, but I'm going to keep trucking. Yeah.
Same. I definitely had to adjust my goal down, and that's okay. It happens. There's another person who's 1 hour away from their goal. Great. Oh, cool. See, it's not working for somebody, so I'm just going to type real quickly that they should try to refresh it.
Isa Jackson, I have no chance of making my goal, but I've had a good time, so who cares? That's the spirit.
That's about where I am, honestly. Yeah, that's great. I mean, I feel I got a little more written this month than I otherwise would have, which I feel good about. I'm very, very impressed by all of you people who have finished your goals or are so close to accomplishing your goals. Yeah.
I had very little productivity, and then like the last week and a half I've been writing.
Nice. So that's good.
Very strange, erratic.
I mean, you never know when it's gonna kick in, right?
Yeah. Still counts, right?
Yeah. Oh, Doug asks, are you gonna keep doing these write-ins after today? So today's the last one for a little while. We're gonna take a break after this. For most of August, we might have a couple of other like little videos that go up in August. But we'll start doing virtual write-ins again, I believe in mid-September, early mid-September. Yeah, we haven't quite worked out the scheduling for that yet, but August will be a little bit more of a downtime because we need a chance to recover. We're working on some exciting new stuff for the fall, so we're getting that together. So. We'll miss seeing you every week, but we will be back in a little while.
Keep writing.
Keep writing. Yeah. Yeah.
Rami rules. I moved in with my mom. No writing all month.
Oh no.
My heart goes out to you.
Yeah. Oh, Christina says these write-ins are so helpful. Oh, also, if for some reason you're joining for the first time and you've never been to a write-in before, or you don't quite know what to expect, we missed this last time. We forgot to do it on the introductions last time.
Oh, did we?
I think. But yeah, if you're new to this, this virtual write-in is basically going to be an hour of us giving you a few writing prompts. So if you're close to your goal, if you're still working towards it, this will be a good chance for you to just sit down and bang out all those words and get to where you need to be. And if you have any writing questions or questions about NaNoWriMo, and it's always fun to chat and share our experience and our expertise and just commiserate in the fact that we're
when all else fails.
Here, yeah. Also, I'm Catherine. I'm the communications manager here at NaNoWriMo.
I'm Nina. I'm the editorial intern.
So yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
this is usually the highlight of my week, honestly.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Cool. Should we? Okay, speaking of writing, should we just
let's
jump into the
let's
first
do
prompt
it.
here?
I think
Since there's so many people who are so close to your goals.
Yeah. Surprisingly enough, the theme today is racing against the clock. All right, we have one more day. In this case, some people have a few more hours, so let's do this. So this first sprint will be for 5 minutes, and the prompt today is fictionalize an encounter you've had today. If you haven't left the house yet, maybe you had a nice chat with your cat or with yourself. Add some flair, add conflict, add mystery. So 5 minute sprint, fictionalize an encounter you've had today.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to set my timer here. All right. And if this prompt doesn't work for you, if you don't want to use it, you don't have to, but it's there as a jumping off point if you would like to use it. So yeah, fictionalizing an encounter that you've had today, 5 minutes. Let's start now. Got about 2 minutes left. All right. Time is up for this sprint. So yeah, go ahead and finish up what you're writing. If you want to share how many words you got, or a sentence from what you wrote, or how you used the prompt, feel free to drop that in the chat. Yeah.
Did anyone hit the goal?
Yeah. Do let us know if you hit your goal, so we can celebrate. We can give you jazz hands.
Yeah. No problem.
No problem. Can't really do much from afar, but we can give you jazz hands for sure. How'd that go for you?
All right. I just kind of did like a recount of something, and then just tried to get a little philosophical, and then went off on a tangent. And you?
Great. Yeah, I feel like it took me a little bit of time to like get back into the mindset of everything, but once I did, I feel like it was good for setting me up for the next one. You know,
awesome.
I don't know, short ones for me. I always have a little bit of a hard time like getting into it, but
narrowing your focus.
Yeah. Sarah writes, asks, can we have blobby jazz hands for everyone? We sure can. Okay.
Awesome.
Great.
Didn't know you had it in you, Blobby.
Oh, he loves some jazz hands. Let's see. VTV got 355 words. Allison Opson Clement got 145.
Natalie Arcady, I didn't write anything, but I fixed a plot hole that's been bothering me forever, so I'd call that a win.
Definitely.
Yeah, that feels good.
Yeah. Let's see. Megan D got 172 words. Penumbra Mind Foster got 1 page edited. Nice.
Allison Opson Clement, fictionalized me dodging the people with clipboards who want you to vote for stuff on the street. A main character and companion avoided someone as yet unspecified. On the street of the city. Very nice.
I like that. That's a really good way to use your everyday experience. Yeah. Angel Dove wrote 180 words based on a conversation I had with my cats. So there you go.
Awesome.
Take your suggestion.
I knew there were some of you out there.
Yeah.
Gianna Lepanto, I hit my goal yesterday, but I didn't want to let myself be lazy and not write today at all. Awesome.
That's a really good way to look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep that momentum going. Let's see. K. Wolf wrote the sentence. On the 15th day, it was mutually decided that Kinsley was going to have to learn to clean. She didn't know about this decision until it was too late to argue about it. Like that it was mutually decided and she didn't know about it.
Yeah. Oh, Christina, my MC is sneaking through her boss's office. Oops, and Mr. Boss just walked in.
No, I hope that wasn't based on an experience that you had today.
Already?
Yeah.
You've been busy.
Penumbra Mind Foster also says, I'm working on shifting from a more passive storytelling mode to making it more active and engaging. That's a really good thing to focus on in edits for sure.
And once you kind of get that flow, I feel like it's kind of easy to apply to your what you've written.
Once somebody points it out, it's a little bit, or once you get the idea of what it looks like.
Yeah.
I had this when I was just like writing an email the other day, and I sent it to one of my coworkers to look over, and she says, "Oh, I always go through my emails and take out anything that is vaguely like apologetic." Because you often end up doing that. You're like, sorry, I'm getting this to you so late. She's like, no, I take that all out. So it sounds kind of like more forceful, which I was like, I've never thought about it like that. But that is really good advice.
Like, I totally meant to do that.
Yeah. I feel like that translates into writing too, like with the passive voice versus active voice, because if you say like, oh, they were doing these things, it's less forceful than if you say they charged right in, whatever. I don't know what your characters are doing, but
you can tell us.
Yeah, that's true. Spirit Voice said their scene was about calling a doctor's office on the phone. I always hate that.
Yeah.
I cannot pronounce your username, and I'm sorry for this, but there's a person saying the hype of the last day is contagious. Whoop whoop, guys, you're all doing great. And I think that's great.
Yeah.
I love it when people are cheerleaders
Yeah.
for everyone. Oh, awesome. Marie says, my first camp / first NaNoWriMo experience. This was their first NaNoWriMo experience, and made my goal last Friday with 32,688 words. Already excited for November to complete the book. Yeah,
Fantastic.
That's awesome. That's really great.
The person with a very long username. See how long Google allows your name to be. I had to read a 300-page book in a day because the report is due tomorrow.
Ooh, boy.
That's awesome.
Wow.
But
Did you...
I was going to say, I think it's just such a great exercise to do that because you just get the whole scope of the book in one sitting, and I think it really gets in there. So hopefully that will help propel you forward with your own plot points and such.
I still do that sometimes. Yeah. if I have the time and it's a really good book.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Sometimes I definitely did that with the Harry Potter books. Like when they came out.
Oh, really?
I did the thing where I went to the midnight premiere for the last probably three books. I went to the midnight premiere, like got it at the midnight premiere, stayed up all night reading.
They're pretty massive books.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Wow. I
did have a bet going on the last one with one of my friends to see who could read it faster. And I had to go back and reread it like the next day, basically. Because I was like, I read it, but I didn't process any of it. So in retrospect, I probably shouldn't have done it that quickly, but I did. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to take my time, especially when it's something I enjoy. I like to take my time.
Also, a little while ago in the chat, Penumbra Foster asked, how do you face post-nano editing? I had one November nano and 3 camps to edit. That is a really good question.
Yeah.
I have been avoiding it by starting new projects, so I am not the best one to answer that.
I've been thinking about this myself with my own work, and I was trying to set like bite-sized goals. Like if it's a novel, maybe like going through a chapter a day, something like that, just to give myself like a manageable goal, but still feel like I'm making progress. I don't know.
That's really good advice. Yeah, because it can feel really overwhelming, especially when you have, I don't know, some people write 100, 200,000 word novels, and that can feel like a lot to tackle, or multiple novels in your case.
Yeah. Scary.
It can be, yeah. I think getting a little bit of space from it helps too, rather than going right into editing as you're finishing it, because I think you're just a little bit too close when you finish writing the thing. So either putting it aside and working on something else, or just taking a little break from writing, even just like a week,
Yeah, because the little problems and inconsistencies will be like in your face when you go back to it. It'll be like, oh, how did I miss that? They kind of jump out at you like, hey, remember me?
And I mean, depending on where you are in your process, getting somebody else's opinion can really help. I know there are definitely some people, probably myself included, that when you finish a rough draft, you're like, no, I have to go through and make sure everything makes actual sense. Even if it's not good writing, like at least have all the names be correct and make sure the typos aren't there. But, depending on where you are in your process, giving it to somebody else to have them look over with a fresh eye can be really helpful.
I've been super reluctant about that for a long time, but I really like talking it out with people. Really helps, whether they're writers or not. I mean,
that's cool.
Everyone has life experience, and it can be really useful information. And sometimes just saying it out loud will give you that little realization.
That's cool.
I don't know.
Yeah, I also think sometimes it's a good point to talk to people who are not writers, or maybe don't have, as much context or experience with what you're writing, because I don't know, depending on what you want your audience to be, like there will be people on all ends of the spectrum who like totally get what you're writing about and who totally don't. But it can be good to like know where people fall in that, and what may seem clear to you because you've just been sitting with it and thinking about it for so long might be totally obscure to somebody else.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. Sorry. I get so wrapped up in talking and answering questions that I miss my place in the chat.
Yeah.
Sparkling Star asked, is there a prompt for the post-camp contest yet? I'm actually not sure what you're talking about. I assume it might be a Young Writers Program thing, because our Young Writers Program director has been running a few short story contests throughout the year. I'm not sure if she's going to run another one right away. I think I'm not sure about the status of that, so I apologize that I can't answer your question. But writing into the Young Writers Program help info email may be your best bet to find out about that, because I don't know. Yeah. So sorry about that. do my best to answer the questions.
OMG Angel Writer, I won. Yes.
Yay!
Sweet.
Congratulations, Blobby Jesse.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's great.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I love everybody's saying congrats in the thing. All right. Should we hop into another prompt and
all right,
ride that wave of,
here we go. Yeah, wave of
success.
Excellent. So for prompt number 2, 10-minute sprint. The theme is racing against the clock. Okay, your character has a mission to fulfill and only so little time to fulfill it. They say haste makes waste. I say haste beefs up your word count. Throw yourself into a writing frenzy. Give your character a challenge and a short window to make good on that challenge. It could be as simple as getting the kids to school on time or saving the planet from a meteor headed straight for it. So just have fun with this one. So your character has a mission to fulfill and only so much time to fulfill it. 10-minute sprint.
All right, let me set up my clock here. Again, you don't have to use the prompt if you don't want, but it can be a good jumping off point. And it can be a good place to like make yourself race against the clock a little bit more too. Got as many words written in these next 10 minutes as possible.
It's a little meta here.
Yeah, let's do this. All right, so 10-minute word sprint starts now. We got about a minute left. All right, time's up. Go ahead and wrap up what you're writing. Again, if you want to let us know, you can drop how many words you wrote or what you share a sentence in the chat. Yeah, also let us know if you reach your goal, because we definitely want to celebrate that.
Yeah. Cool. Shin Iwin said, whoops, forgot about the prompt like halfway through. That's great. That just means you're just writing whatever comes to you. That's what the prompts are for.
Exactly.
Really.
Yeah, that means you're in the flow.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I saw that somebody had to accidentally clicked an update on their computer and then had to try to go to their phone, which is a 2% battery. So I feel like that is a race against time.
Yeah, there
itself,
you go. Yeah. Way to really exemplify the prompt there, guys.
Yeah. Also, I do hate it when the computer's like, restart now, and you're like, no, I'm in the middle of something.
Yeah.
Stop it.
10 long fingers. Hey, 670 words and a great new scene for my story. That's awesome.
Nice. Ooh, Pink Limeade, done with camp in the 50,000 I tried to finish during NaNoWriMo. Yay!
Wow, that's fantastic.
That's awesome. You guys are crushing it.
Spirit Voice got to 200 pages. That's great.
Oh, Kian got 752 words. Nice. So Athena Bloodstorm, we're at 355 words and didn't use the prompt at all. It's totally fine.
Cool.
Ooh, wait, did you already read this? That Christina wrote 172 and just won. And this is the first time that they've ever won Nano.
Sweet. Congratulations.
Like
Blobby is so pumped.
So excited.
He's never looked happier.
That is true. There's something very Muppet-like.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's see. YM Nelson got 116 words. Said my character is trying to get up the courage to ask her crush out before it changes jobs and moves away. Nice.
Yeah, that's a time crunch for you.
It is a time crunch. Yeah, I'm curious if you've ever had to face something like that yourself.
Whoa, I have to think back.
Yeah.
And you?
I feel like it felt that way maybe like leaving school. Like there were a bunch of people that are like, oh, I would want to tell them something, but we're all gonna like go our separate ways at the end of the year.
Yeah.
And there's something kind of nice about that too, because then you can be like, well, if I tell them and it's really awkward,
I might
not see them again.
Yeah. Yeah, it does kind of take the pressure off.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure I have a situation. I can't think of it right now.
Yeah. Lindsay Werner says, I need my characters to stop trying to sacrifice themselves for each other. I I just have this image of one being like,
Yeah.
no, me.
Yeah.
No, me. Isa Jackson says, everyone make sure to back up your work today. That is a very good reminder. If you are writing somewhere that does not automatically save, you should save your work.
Yeah.
Making copies is always good.
Email it to yourself.
It's a lot harder
Google
if you
Drive. Yeah, that's true.
Just don't lose your notebook. If you
Pictures on your phone.
You can't take pictures on your phone. I've tried that before, actually, and I've run into it's really hard for me to read my own handwriting. Especially if it's on a picture and I'm like trying to blow it up on my phone.
Yeah, it's hard enough out of the notebook.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
that's true.
Sometimes I do. It takes me a while to go back and be like, what did I mean there?
Yeah.
What was I trying to write? Who knows?
Maybe that's why I haven't reached my work. Trying to read my own handwriting.
Ariana Marie said almost 1,000 words in half an hour. That's really great.
What? Wow.
Good job. Sarah Wright says, I use Scrivener where it auto-saves and backs up. Oh, Beth's Rule says, I print every chapter as I finish.
Yes. Nice. Yeah, I love to edit from printed pages, but I don't have a printer, so that gets complicated.
Yeah. that can get expensive.
Yeah.
I got a printer a few years ago for like $12 at a thrift store.
Oh, cool.
Which was
sweet score.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah.
And like it works great.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I would recommend if you want to get a printer.
I will
go to a thrift store.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Axila11 says also printing is great for backup and it feels super satisfying to have the words in your hand. I agree. That's very true.
That's why I still like using a typewriter a lot of the time.
Oh, wait, use a typewriter? Yeah. I didn't know this about you. That's awesome.
I love it, yeah.
That's super cool.
Yeah, but editing is tricky. But,
I'm sure.
So I just try to write one chapter at a time because then if I want to edit it, I don't have to like retype the whole thing. I just do section by section. But yeah.
That's a really neat thing.
Cool. Yeah. And then I have a draft there to work with.
Yeah. I feel like that's such a... Like that's the ideal form of the writer, right?
Yeah.
You know, like typing away at a
so
typewriter.
Nerdy, but
no, it's great. I love it.
Yeah, the library it's like 10 cents a page to print.
Yeah.
I should check the thrift store. That's a great idea.
Yeah. Katie says my cat is currently interrupting my writing via cuddle demands. Happens. Christine also says you can print at Office Max or any store like that your book in a spiral notebook for like $20.
Oh, cool! Like a printed version. That's cool. That's really nice.
Good tips, guys.
Yeah.
What? So OMG Angel Writer said on my first day of Camp NaNoWriMo I wrote 10,357 words in a day.
Whoa.
In a day? What?
Oh.
That is wild. Well, 10 Long Fingers says you can also print at wide margins so you can make notes.
Yes, that's a great tip.
That is a good tip.
Yeah, my edits always end up so cluttered. It's
I know. I always end up like writing tiny little things, like trying to get in between the lines. Yeah, and you start out and then it like goes sideways down the page.
Yes.
Oh man. Cool. All right. What do you think? Jump into this last prompt here. I'm itching to
let's
get ready again. Yeah.
All right. So we have sprint number 3, another 10-minute prompt. If your character had one wish, what would it be? What would happen if your character were to see this wish come true? Because sometimes we wish for things that aren't necessarily good for us. So a 10-minute sprint. If your character had one wish, what would it be?
Great. Cool. So this is going to be the last sprint for today. So if you really want to get those words in,
Yeah.
try to go for it. Yeah, so 10 minutes. If your character had one wish, what would it be? Let's start now. Got about 3.5 minutes left.
Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah.
All right, time's up. Go ahead and wrap up your writing. Again, if you want to share a sentence or your word count, let us know. Let us know if you reached your goal. Yeah. Okay, just wrote my word. How'd that go for you?
All right. I was kind of in and out of it, but yeah, got a few more words down, you know.
Great, yeah. Pretty well, I think.
All
Let's
right.
see. How many words did I get in this hour? I got 484 words
Awesome.
during this entire thing.
That's
which
great.
Feels pretty good to
Yeah.
me. I don't know. I'm kind of a slow writer, but
Yeah, same.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really glad. Let's see.
That is progress.
Definitely. Let's see, Zara Wright's got 419. Sparkling Star got 324 words for the sprint.
Lunar Phoenix, 511. Angel Dev, 940. That's awesome.
Alexandra says, came in late, and here in Finland, it's just 10 minutes left of July. But I'm not doing camp, so no pressure. Love to join in. Anyhow, got a poem written just now in Swedish. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you used this, your last 10 minutes of July with us.
To write a poem.
To write a poem. Bats Rule got 131 words. Oh yeah, sorry for everybody being so loud downstairs. They might have been making popcorn. Sometimes we do that.
Oh, and someone asked if they saved us some lemon pie, and they did. It was very sweet of them not to eat it all.
Yeah, it was very, very good.
I wouldn't have blamed them if they did eat it.
I know. So Athena Bloodstorm said, on the one hand, if you stayed at the castle, it would mean hardly any time to travel to train the children. But on the other hand, it would also mean giving up your dream. Are you okay with that?
Whoa.
What a choice.
Yeah.
Spirit Voice 337 and said, one of the downfalls to writing a book with alternating narrators is that if I don't know whose chapter a scene will end up in, I have to use I/parentheses name when I refer to a viewpoint character.
Whoa, yeah, that's tricky.
Oh man, yeah, that is tricky. I've also been writing with different narrators per chapter, but I think I planned it out enough that I know who's doing what, or who's saying what, rather.
I have yet to even attempt it. It just seems like so much responsibility.
Yeah, it's really for me, it's really hard trying to get the voices to sound different, not just all sound like me writing, you know. But, Bethany Louise says, if anyone had been watching, they'd probably decided someone who could stand still was well enough not to need medical attention, even if it meant leaving him to suffer an almost unbearable agony.
Oh,
oof.
What are those circumstances?
Monica got 605 words total during the write-in. Says, I wish everyone luck with your projects. Evie Jean says, I still have about 500 words left. I'll finish today, but probably not in this write-in. Wish me luck. Good luck.
You got this.
You got this. Oh, the writing hour has an interesting question. How much content should a character have in order to be named?
Like a minor character?
Like a minor character? I think it's up to you. I think if you have a name for that character. Yeah. Sometimes I like giving names to really minor characters, even if it's just like one line. It's like a clerk at a grocery store or something. Just because I think that makes the world feel a little bit more real. That's just me personally. I like doing that.
Yeah, I like that idea. And it, hints at the fact that they also have a life of their own outside of whatever role they're playing in your novel. But on the other hand, I meet people having very interesting conversation and we never exchange names.
That is true. So
yeah. Just go with your gut.
Yeah, I'd say if a name pops up into your head, go for it.
Yeah.
There are some books that are narrated by a person who never gets a name. So, so it's like the main character never has a name. But I'm thinking, so Jasper Ford is an author. He wrote a pep talk for us once, I think, but he has this whole series, like the Air Affair books, and there's this whole literary world where the characters are alive, but one of them is the characters have to go through training school and they start out as basically just paper cutouts, but then as they get more into character, they get more of a personality. Awesome. So I kind of like thinking of it like that. But Lynn Taylor, looks like they made it and won.
Oh, awesome.
And Morgan Walker. Yay!
Congratulations.
Woo-hoo. You guys are awesome.
I can live vicariously through you.
I know, right? Don't forget, if you reach your goal, to validate it on the Camp NaNoWriMo website, so that you can kind of claim your official win. You get all your winner flair, and there's some special like sponsor goodies and
bragging rights.
Bragging rights, really important. So yeah, remember to go on the Camp NaNoWriMo website and claim your official goal if you have met that and won.
I think there might have been another winner that I missed in the chat here.
Yeah, this is
for Lynn Taylor,
winners.
maybe. It says I won. I never wrote so many words in one document. Fantastic.
Yay. Great. All right. Well, I think our time is up, so we're going to head out. But like I said, this will be our last virtual write-in for a little while. But we've loved writing with you guys. It's been so good to chat with you and
joke around,
find out everything. So thank you so much for joining, and good luck with your camp projects if you're still finishing that up. Keep writing.
Yeah.
You guys doing great.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.